Well, hello, team. I am on a top secret lunch break, and I haven't done one of these in a good long time. It's been, I think, a couple of years since I've gone on break and done a live this style with no visual. I'm choosing this time around because I've learned a thing or two on these rough YouTube streets, and ever so rough, especially if you know that there's guys out there like Triple T that might pull up on you in your town, and you might have to land hands on them just in case. Yep. What's up, Mr. Pooh, aka DJ Bricks? Don't worry, by the way, by the by, got your text. And my next day off is tomorrow. I have a wonderful purchase that I just need to ship out because my side hustle, one of them, is doing eBaying. And yeah, man. So after that, here's my idea. Here's the free flow rant idea. I wonder if I could put my forget putting my face on because I'm in the job place. So here's what I want to do, and it's kind of inspired somewhat. What's up, Saffron? Yo, man, what is that? Is that jizz? Hi, jizz. I almost want to say glaze, but yeah, good to see you, Saffron. Maybe you can weigh in on the ideas I have. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay. Right now, I think it's a wonderful time to be alive on these YouTube streets, especially if you're concerned about it's dangerous. The palms of everybody's hands are now in danger of smacking a Triple T. So watch out for your hands, keep them protected. Make sure you keep them moisturized so that when you do smack an old autumn squash looking face, that it kind of rubs off and doesn't give much impact to the open palm of the inside. Oh, yep, that makes sense, guys. My bad, you can't quite articulate, especially when I'm in a top secret location right now. What's up, G? I'm live streaming, but nobody can see me or hear me. I mean, they can hear me. What's up? You doing good? Everything's good out there? Okay, see, I'm in the zone. This is my persona when I'm doing my YouTubing. Okay, I'm a little extra. 5:20. Yeah, I got a special project. I assume it has something to do with doing trash and yeah. Thanks, bro. Okay. All right. So the idea is, my friends, I want to do a parody for one, and Pooh, this is where you come in. I want to do a proper react to even though it's been done ad nauseum with Gobble's Golden Punch, but I really want to do like a Price is Right style panel of like, is this Creek Squad or Crack Squad? And like somebody gives the correct answer. We would name some traits of one of the communities, and we'd have a ding 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 kind of a thing, and then imagine like a Wheel of Fortune kind of thing, like a panel turns around and it says Creek Squad or Crack Squad. So I think I just want to have some fun with all of the silliness happening on these YouTubes, and also a big shout out to this company Merlin CMD that I posted on my community post. I'm getting a lot of different feedback from independent sources, which is namely all of you, that have Googled and identified what the hell this company is. So apparently, this Merlin CMD is an independent company, and they help other independent artists. Sound familiar to anybody? With namely anything, merchandising, promotions, releasing images. I'd imagine like a little bit of PR. So the question is, a little channel like mine, right? You can tell that right off rip, just being here. Why would an independent label that is working with or that protects Ryan Upchurch seeking out little old me? For one, why try to copyright strike me? It was a false copyright strike, and I won that easily and quickly. Secondly, why would you try to revenue stream for a clip where I only shared less than 4 seconds of an Upchurch song that he had on his video, and then try to revenue stream? I'm not monetizing anything. So is this an attempt of a company that represents, under the guise of an independent artist? And we all know when you hear an independent anything, you get that automatic respect, that automatic clout. Oh, this is an independent this or that or the other. So they got it so much harder. They deserve things so much better. Everything they do is just a little special. Mwah. It gives a little extra oomph. So you get that clout. But does it count when you're using a company, when you have a whole ass company that's attacking little voices like little old me? All I was guilty of was 4 seconds of a song that he had in his video during his little stupid closeout. HB investigates. That's it. So this is the second time I've had to fight this little. What's up, Shep? Good to see you, man. And forgive the fact that I have no face on today because I am in the top secret location. I don't want any conspiracies built. The last time I was here, I did a little short skit with gloves on, and who knows, man, that could equal Illuminati confirmed. And all of a sudden, I'm drinking like this generic purified water. Here, let me just prove it to everybody because this is gonna somehow equal trafficking. This. Okay, you know what that means. It has to mean, well, if I look at the letters and decipher them, I'm trying to find letters. All right, P-U-R. P-U-R rhymes with purr. Purr rhymes with cat. Traffickers own cats. And that documentary was Don't F with Cats, which means Illuminati confirmed. And this guy, listen, good guys, good girls, go bully this smaller channel because it said something not so nice. And I go on every day and night to remind everybody that I have a very thick skin. I'm such a bona fide badass, just like the triple T's in the world that go around and blow themselves up, literally, figuratively, and say how tough they are just to roll up and hurt the inside of somebody's palm. That's the equivalent of having an independent artist that touts about how being so damn independent and amazing and above everybody that signs a record label. You all know what I mean by that, right? That little respect that you get, even in politics, when you hear somebody is independent and they're going against the machine of the Democrats and the Republicans, you have to always give a little bit of clout and respect to the independent runner. They don't have the super PACs and all the things that come with being affiliated with a bigger anything. So, Ryan Upchurch, if I can confirm, and everybody that's done the research regarding this company that keeps on trying to strike my channel and failing, which is fantastic. That gives me the boost better than a coffee in the morning to get to work early at 4:30 in the morning. So thank you. Hey, CMD Independent, whatever, based in Nashville, where Ryan Upchurch is, keep on attacking my channel. I'll just continue to document and post it. And if I can prove that Upchurch has anything to do with it, it'll just make me feel all the better. Because little old me, I'm just look at me. I am not a threatening fella. I'm drinking a Capri Sun. I'm doing Capri Sunning over here. I can't be that intimidating. All I am, and I got to do a throwback to the clip that Big King of Church shared of me. It was a clip so out of context, and he cut it right before I mentioned you're the majority of your fans care about you and just want to see you do better. Completely cut that out to fill this narrative. And I'm so close to promising, but I don't want to break a promise. I want to go on tonight live after my shift, even though this is one of the longest shifts I've had with this company. I want to react to his newest video because he said some wild stuff. I'm not going to sit here and say he is wrong or crazy or dumb. Save that for when I'm actually doing reacting. But oh my God, did he really say? I quote. Let me not quote him directly. He said he hangs out with the KKK, and I understand the man's trying to make a point. I hang out with the KKK over here, and I hang out with and he paused. He paused a little bit. The hood guys over here. Is that really what you had in your mind? Don't worry, I'm not politically correct in the slightest. I'm just curious what you really thought during that 4-second pause before you actually said the hood guys. So okay, are you insinuating that you hang out with the absolute most racist white folks in the world, the KKK? I'm not going to glaze them on this channel or ever in my life. And then the alternative, or the most radical alternative, is the hood guys. Were you afraid to say with the black fellas or something? I said it. I think that means we got to do canceling. Oh, snap. Let me see. What's up, White Dragon? What did you say here? Apparently, T and saw each other out. Wait. All I've seen is everything that everybody else has seen. I even did a little skit where I try to summarize everything so you don't even have to watch it and you know what to expect. And let me give this disclaimer and warning. It's important because I'm worried about all of you. This is a PSA. This is for public safety. It is out of genuine, sincere concern and nothing more. I do not have an agenda. Moisturize the inside of your hands and palms in case you have to smack a triple T. There's triple T's out there that will roll up over some YouTube shit. And in case you have to use your open palm smack, I don't want you to injure the inside of your hand. So moisturize those hands. Nobody should be getting injured putting a bitch smack on that man's neck or face or whatever. Yeah. So, White Dragon, I'm gonna just assume once again nothing more has come out of this golden W. I bet you Dagburn right now is on cloud 9, and I think honestly and truly, not to get off track, but yeah, the cookout. The see, all right. I know there's you're talking about this redneck rave thing. We're gonna see some footage, I'm certain. So at least I know this spells content for me, and it's okay to get off track. Remember, the style up. Listen to me, my 150 words per minute and breathing in. By God, how have you guys put up with me for so long? You guys are the MVPs. We're gonna get just. I'm excited to be alive right now. My life is fulfilled personally, and YouTube is absolutely entertaining right now. So let's see the footage that starts to come out. I want to see the certain parties meeting up or how awkward it might be. The cringe. So far, I'm voting 2025. Cringiest video of the entirety of 2025, at least in this sliver of YouTube. Triple T's aftermath after getting smacked. That whole video is sadly, very, very, very sadly, feel bad for me. It's kind of a like a kink of mine to watch it because it's so cringy. You almost don't want to watch it. You don't want to finish it, but you can't help watch this new train wreck that we've never seen before. I've seldom seen things just as pathetic as that video, and even like the freeze frame on his face. Yeah, okay. So you got to the hood guys part. I mean, so right now we're like the hood guys. What the hell? And I'm still thinking the man said with his whole chest out, "Yo, I hung out with the Triple K team. I can hang out with them. You hang out with them. Are you just like there's a better way to roundabout mention, you know, one of the most radical domestic terrorist organizations, they rock with my music. There's one way to address that, and then there's another way to just say I hang out with them, or that I can, or that he did and does. Because now I'm not trying to cancel nobody, but the man he said that. Maybe he does need more. Okay, to the CMD, Merlin CMD independent company that keeps trying to strike my channel down or split revenue with a channel that's not trying to monetize anything. That's where you should be focusing more. With him going out and saying that he runs with the K team, and then the hood guys. The hood guys. Look, I know I've been accused of being Oasis. It's true. It's crazy what people will come up with just because you decide to hit a live button and they recognize you and decided at some point in their lives that they don't really like you. Everything's going to come in your direction at some point, so be prepared. I remember somebody found a clip of me years and years ago. The one and only time I slipped up and I used the N-word with an A at the end in reference, while I was, by the way, a diehard liberal progressive voting for Bernie Sanders. That is how I referred to Ben Carson. And they ran with that like this is, we got to cancel Progressive Patriot. So I got a friend of mine that I've had for years to get up and react to that with me. I went live and everything. And he was like, dude, that's it? Like, I thought it was going to be so much worse. Sorry for getting off of, the topic at hand. My point is nobody's perfect. Everybody has screwed up at some point. Not everybody so publicly, but it happens, especially if you decide to be involved in this YouTube game. I am accountable from, even if, it was stupid and it was me. I'm accountable, and I've had my penance. I've not been quiet about it. Hence me bringing it up again. I could live in blissful ignorance and assume nobody knows about that thing that happened all those years ago that got uploaded 2 years ago just to spite me. But no, Upchurch, you're out here literally telling people I'm hanging out with Triple K, white boys, and the hood guys. Just elaborate on that. I think I've really fixated on that particular sentence. Everything else in the video is absolutely insane. Oasis. Oh, That's what you said. Yeah. No, whatever you're saying here, I wholesale agree. The comments aren't jumping on the screen. What everything, any explanations you guys are offering, remember, I'm an independent artist, but unlike some independent artists, I don't have companies that are claiming to be independent to work in my favor and control any PR levels here and strike your channels. That's it. All right, Shep. Now my independent company that doesn't exist but really does. You never know. Now it's a new conspiracy. Ha ha, I'm in your head. We're gonna come for your channel. I'm sorry. You'll never be able to comment on a YouTube video again. Mm-hmm. Yep. And what was that video even about? Like, I remember just being dumbfounded. It's not often because I really try to listen slowly and carefully. I'll even double back to listen again because I want things to make sense. I think that's a human trait. But I literally was kind of dumbfounded. So that's when this is where I want to make the promise that I'm hoping I can keep, depending on how exhausted I am after this very long shift, the longest shift I've had at this new company. At somewhere around 10:30 p.m. I want to go live, react to that. I want to do a parody, and I want to do a special game, which is kind of like The Price is Right, but like Creek Squad or Crack Squad style, or like the family. What is it? The game where you say what the traits are, and then it turns around and shows how many people voted. So I got ideas. Wolverine, Shabbat Shalom, my G. It's good to see you. Your luck. Good thing I've never even been on anywhere. Don't you worry, Shep. Don't you worry. When you like mine, especially when I get all the clout for claiming how it is to be an independent anything, the we have that go on to that clout being independent. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Family Feud, thank you. Yeah, dude, you guys are the greatest. All right, I do have to go. My break is about over. I don't know how I speak this fast. I thank my sobriety. And I know this is glazing the audience, but thank you all because you all make it possible for me to want to do this. All right. I look forward to coming on tonight. Hopefully I will at least make a short if I'm too damn tired. God bless everybody. Time to get back to work. No rest for the wicked. Oh, Capri Sun, Illuminati confirmed.